Very good afternoon to everyone. I think it's already, we are there for more than 2 hours. All of you might have got exhausted. I will take my presentation very briefly. This is a joint presentation from Kapil sir and from my end. So initially, I will give my perspective about the role of medical colleges in the prevention and control of NIFLD. As our director sir has said, it's a great pleasure for an AIMS Raipur to get associated with ILBS for a cause of saving the liver. As Professor Serene has pointed out, so nearly there is a 1/3 to 1/4 of the liver is at risk. And as a medical professionals, we have always got our job to be done. Next slide, please. So this has been already pointed out about the magnitude of problem. But one thing I want to highlight is if a common public or a medical fraternity is asked about the diabetes, hypertension, obesity, probably everybody knows about the disease. But if you say somebody, so you have got a liver disease, and most of the time, so they equate it with the alcohol problem. So if I'm right, so the people do not know that there is a large amount of people who can get the liver disease in spite of taking a minimal alcohol or not taking alcohol. So that's how, as we said, the sensitization at a multiple level should take place so that the people are aware about the liver disease. And as been rightly pointed out by many esteemed speakers, now the liver has become the core. Liver fat has become the core, and it is the one which is causing a problem. And the bidirectionally, as very nicely pointed out by Dr. Professor Ajay Duseja. Next slide, please. So it is good to know that India has taken a lead in integrating the NAFLD into a national program. So it's a very important step. I think whenever a problem comes, we know there is a problem, but we never think about how to solve the problem. So it always comes, so who is going to tie the bell to the cat? I think I'm extremely thankful to, or thankful to whole team of ILBS who have worked constantly with ministry and taking this into a NPCDCS program so that, so it can be easily implemented across the various sections or various population. Next slide, please. So this, all of you know that the broad objectives of a non-communicable disease is health promotion and population-based screening, prevention and control of NCDs, capacity building for early diagnosis, prevention and treatment, and information and education and communication. Next slide, please. If we look at what is the role of medical colleges in the NIFLD, as a tertiary care center and an INI, so we have got a multiple dimensional role to play. So one is the clinical care. The next thing is the program implementation and teaching and training and health promotion and research. So these are the various components where a medical college can take the NIFLD forwards. Next slide, please. So what we can do in each of them. So for a program implementation, so definitely we can collaborate with the state government and we can facilitate the implementation of the NIFLD guidelines. And as and when required, state-specific customized guidelines may be developed depending upon the need. And supportive supervision and a quality improvement. Again, it's very important to have quality checks at all the levels. And we can contribute to the capacity building, documentation, and coordination with the national center, etc. Next slide, please. So clinical care, I think the diagnosis and management, so we can contribute a lot, Department of Medicine and Department of Gastroenterology. So can definitely have a collaboration and diagnose some of the advanced fibrosis or intermediate cases. Especially the problem comes because the progression depends on the extent of fibrosis as mentioned by previous speakers. So we need to pick up the patients who have got intermediate and advanced risk for liver fibrosis. So these are the people who require a detailed evaluation and assessment by FibroScan so that the risk stratification can be done at the tertiary care level. And the simple cases like NAFL can be followed up at the primary care center. And NAFLD screening OPDs, a medicine clinic or a specialized OPD for NAFLD can be made operational. And we can act as a referral center for the treatment of complicated cases or those who require advanced investigations like FibroScan or CT or ultrasound or some of the investigations. Next slide, please. So teaching and training. So it's a very important component of all the INIs. So we have got a student population. So MBBS, MD, DM, and PhD students. So we can sensitize these people very easily. And we can act as a resource center for training of the state medical officers and district level medical officers so that the knowledge transmission will happen to the down. And organizing interactive trainings, courses, and workshops can be done at the college level. And incorporation of NAFLD topic to the health professional education. I think this is less represented in some of the curriculum, and we can take it as in the some of the curriculum so the sensitization may happen from the undergraduate level even to the nursing levels and other paramedical level. Next slide, please. So health promotion. So this has been covered extensively by the previous speakers. We know that the organizing IEC at the various places like schools and colleges and integration in the school health program. Because if you look at the NAFLD, so NAFLD is one of the important problem which is happening in the children and young adolescents. If you look at prevalence, it's almost quoted up to 8 to 13% in the children. So that's how it is very important to integrate this and take this program to the school health. As we all know, that childhood obesity is a burning problem now. And similarly, NAFL in the children is going to be a huge problem because of the unhealthy eating and lack of exercise and sedentary activity, etc. And it is important to engage students to promote the healthy lifestyle. That's important. And the message can be shared across with now easy with the mass medias and radios and TVs and social medias, WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. So these can be used, like similarly tobacco has been made popularized. This can be used for NAFLD also. Next slide, please. So research, again, so our important domain is the research. So NAFLD can be a very important topic for a research at the undergraduate level and a thesis at the MD and DM level, and a hardcore research on the pathogenesis and can be done at the PhD student level. And promoting multi-centric and multidisciplinary research is important. And we can always collaborate with the organizations like ILBS, who have been doing a lot of work on the NAFLD, and also engaging departments, interdepartmental activities with the community medicine, gastro department, and endocrinology, etc. So can be done interdisciplinary research. Next slide, please. So this is how the capacity building can be done. So this is given in the operating manual, which is released on an AFLD. So if you look at, so both knowledge and skill-based training can be done at the various levels of the healthcare delivery system. So the master trainers will be trained by the ILBS and then the DGHS, and a medical college, a training of state level trainers can be done at the medical college levels, and the medical college level, state level trainers can train the district and other trainers. And as a faculty of central government and medical colleges, so we have got a clinical work involved in the management of NAFLD and training the others. Next slide, please. So what is the action plan for AIIMS Raipur? So as rightly pointed out by our director, sir, who has been very keen in taking an NAFLD in a forward direction. And since we cater for a large number of people across the central India, so we have got more role to play. So definitely we'll look forward for implementation of the national guidelines for diagnosis and treatment of NAFLD. And also we can act as a regional center of excellence. So if the chance is provided, so we are always ready to collaborate with the ILBS for taking the mission forward. Thank you. So over to Professor Kapil for his